Alright guys, I'm back with another video. As you here's how the bike sits right now. I'm still in the process of mocking it up. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw these rear sets on. And I purchased these rear sets from Cognito Moto, and they are actually Terrizzo Palo, I believe. They're how you pronounce it. These are guys who actually make the rear sets, but yeah, I'm gonna throw these on there and see how they look. It should be pretty easy. It's just 2 Allen bolts, one on the front right there, and then one on the back. And it should just fit right up to the frame. I believe they're gonna sit right here. So I'll be back and I'm gonna throw one side on. Alright, you see I threw the left rear set on there. This bolts right on here. Here's the passenger foot peg bracket right here, and it just attaches right here on the bottom left portion. But yeah, it's gonna go on just like that on there. It's flopping because it's not hooked up to the shifter yet. But yeah, so it's just floating like that for now. But it's still big. I just want to throw it on, make sure it fits good, and it fits great. Perfect fit, easy. Like I said, it's only 2 bolts. The front one was easy. The back one was kind of a pain in the butt because the swing arm's right here. But it just took a little extra longer. It's no big deal. It's the Allen key I used. But yeah, I'm gonna throw the brake side on. So I'll be back. Alright, you see I got the brake side mounted on there. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. It looks great. Looks pretty good. I think they'll do for sure. So, alright, I'm gonna move on to something else. Alright, next I'm gonna throw the control switches on just to see the look, see how they look, and yeah, I just want to check them out, see how they look. But, yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I put the left controls on, left side controls. I don't mind the left controls. They're not too bad. They look pretty good. But on another note, I don't know if I like. Definitely I don't think I like the grips. I'm not too sure because these are 7/8 bars and it's supposed to fit a 7/8 bars, but it seems, I know I haven't glued them on yet, obviously, but I don't know, they seem kind of loose. I know, like on my old dirt bikes and other bikes, you know, they're still somewhat of a snug fit, but I don't know if I like this look or the shorty levers, so I'm gonna have to go a different route. But I got the other side, the regular levers and everything, so I'm gonna throw the right side controls on to see how that looks. So I'll be back. Here's the right controls and everything else attached. So here's the here's the throttle I put on, the push-pull throttle. Here's the on kill switch right here on the right side. I absolutely hate these freaking grips. I definitely will not use them. So they weren't that much. I think they're like $10, but still, I don't know. Maybe I'll just resell them on eBay or something cheap, or give them away or something. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but yeah, it's pretty much, you know, because I'm probably just going to do the rubber grips. They look pretty sweet, you know, just do black rubber grips on here. Also, another note, I don't know if I'll be able to run the shorty levers because I have, you know, such thick, you know, controls, you know, because I definitely want to, you know, use the new controls. So I'm probably going to have to use the, you know, regular size perch, you know, and lever, which, you know, I'll just probably just resell them, but they weren't that much, you know. I'm not gonna lose tons of money. I'll probably, you know, the levers and the perch and the grips probably, you know, 20 something bucks, $30 or something like that. So but yeah, you can tell these are pretty cheap. But yeah, it's kind of, you know, I'm not too happy with it, but you know, take the stupid grips off, you know, I don't mind the switches, the control switches. I really don't mind those. This is really, you know, I like them a lot, you know. I don't know if I like this guy, the kill switch. It looks kind of cheap, plasticky, but it's definitely better than the stock on there, because it's just so bulky, you know. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna run this, get a regular size perch, regular size levers, regular size black lever. I'm probably gonna reuse the brake master cylinder to save some cash. Just repaint it, make it look brand new. So I'll save some money doing that, because that's a couple $100 right then and there. But yeah, so I mean, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just gonna leave these on here, just, you know, so I don't lose them. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to something else. Alright, as you see, I threw the tank on there. Just to see how she looks. I think she looks pretty good. So yeah, so I think the next step, I want to start working on the seat, the rear hoop, work on the rear end. So I think I'm gonna install the rear hoop. I'm gonna start doing some cuts. I'm probably gonna cut it like right here, both sides. Get that, throw the rear hoop, weld that on there. Yeah, weld that bad boy on there. And then once I weld that on there, then I could start, you know, doing a, you know, start building a seat. So I'm gonna definitely do that. So I think that's probably the next step. So yeah, so I'm gonna start, you know, kind of planning out the rear hoop, you know, doing some measurements, measure twice, cut once, and yeah, and go from there. As you see, here's the rear hoop that I purchased. Here's the LED that's gonna go right in there. So that's gonna be my brake light and turn signals. And it's gonna mount this bad boy right about here. Probably somewhere like that. I'm obviously gonna have to cut it. I'm obviously gonna have to cut the hoop and the frame. So my first step is I'm gonna cut the frame. I'm thinking like right about here for now. I'm just gonna cut it right down there. I'm also gonna take out the oil tank. I'm gonna start cutting all these brackets that I'll know for sure I will not use. I'm probably not gonna use this. Is right here, the ground. So I'm probably gonna ground it somewhere else. Probably cut that. On this side, I'm gonna cut all these guys. This is what's held on the oil tank, the old oil tank. So I'm gonna cut all these brackets off. I'm gonna keep these from the seat brackets because I don't know. I still might keep it to, you know, open and close the seats that I'm gonna make. But I don't know yet. But I don't know if I'm gonna use those. But I'm not gonna cut them off yet because I might still use them. So, but most likely I'll probably cut them. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna start cutting away. There you can see I cut the back portion off the back right here. There she is. And I just cut her off right there. So let's see how she looks. I'm gonna have to maybe squeeze this into here. But yeah, she's gonna go right about there. I don't know, somewhere like that. But yeah, I'm gonna probably heat the hoop up just a hair and cut it off and see where the best, you know, where to go. I'm definitely gonna have to cut some of this hoop up, but yeah, measure, cut that up. So I'm gonna do that. After I cut all these other tabs, since I got the grinder cut off wheel already going, so I'm gonna cut this rest of this crap off real quick. Like you see, we're on the rear hoop right now. We're working on getting some slugs going. We cut the rear hoop to size, and we just gotta bend it a hair because this is the hair off. So this is our little ghetto way of bending the rear hoop, just jacking it up. that might be good, so we'll see. You can see the rear hoop is perfect length, both sides. So now we're just gonna put the slugs in and then we'll weld the hoop on. As you can see, we got the hoop on, we got the slugs in there. She looks pretty straight to me before we tack it together. Once we tack it, it is what it is. Side view. I think it looks pretty good. So I'll be back once I tack it in place. Alright, just about to tack it in place. Here's the welder I got. I got a Holbert welder on Craigslist, super cheap. She works great. Yeah, so ready to tack it. Let's do this. You see, welding some brackets on for the battery, where the battery box is going to go, right under the rear hoop. So that's pretty much welded on. I'm going to clean all this up once I get a better grinder. I don't want the grinder I have is too powerful for it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Alright, next I tack welded some pieces for, this is where all the electrical is going to sit, underneath the seat right here. So it's tack welded. I'm going to do one continuous bead. And that should be it with that part. What up, guys? I'm back. It's the next day after welding all this crap. All I have to do is grind this down. You know, make the welds look a little better. Just clean everything up. I mean, it looks all right. By all means, I'm not a professional welder. This is actually the first time I've ever welded in my whole life. So, I don't think it's too bad. I'm using the flux core wire because I don't have a gas hookup to my my welding machine here, but I mean, my welder can do flux obviously and gas and MIG welding. So, but yeah, I just you know, wanted to get my, you know, just jump right in and practice welding. So my buddy came over, Josh, and kind of gave me the 101 crash course on how to weld. He helped me out big time, and yeah, I'm loving it. So super stoked with that. But yeah, so I went to the store, also got a bunch of shit. I got some sandpaper for the grinder. Basically it's like a grinding and polishing flap disc, because I guess is the correct term for it. I got some 40 grit and 80 grit. That will definitely get that weld down there for sure and make it smooth, you know, make it smooth like this. Because I did grind it down before, and the grinder obviously is way too powerful, and I did not like the look of it. So I just, you know, put a little more weld on it, and I'm just gonna grind it down, and it'll be looking good. So I got that. I also got a file because I didn't have a file. Some better wire snips. I got this, for welding. Wire brush because my other one took a took a pretty big hit already from just welding, the other day. So I got another one. A couple bucks. I think it's like $2. So something like that. Got some drill bits. Because I'm missing a couple of my old Kates. So there's a sale at Menards, so I kind of went crazy. But I also bought some lighting for the garage. So yeah, so I could pretty much see at night. So because I got to do most of my work at night because I'm a family man and got a couple kids, and the best time to work is at night when they go to bed. Otherwise during the day I'm at work and too busy and hanging out with the boys. So but yeah, so at night is where I'm going to do most of my work, and I'm going to finish up some of these welds, clean them up, and then I'm going to throw the tank on there, and then I'm going to start mocking up the, start fabbing the seat and the rear hoop and all that stuff. But I want to get the hoop on first before I can do anything else. So that's where I'm at. So I'm going to start grinding away and finish up some welding, and then I'm going to start working on the seats. So I'll be back. Alright, you can see I grinded down the welds. I think it looks pretty good, nice and smooth. I gotta touch up these welds a little bit. It's so hot, but yeah, not bad. I mean, there's minor imperfections on this side. I'll fix those later. Yeah, I just gotta grind it down a little more. But yeah, I mean, this side's like flawless. But yeah, this side looks good. But yeah, there's the hoop. Here's where the LED is gonna go. It's gonna look freaking awesome with the LED in there. Oh, I can't wait to put that in there to see it. I also got a new package today. It's the new grips and the new clutch lever and perch. So I'm gonna throw those on and see what they look like. So I'll be back. Alright, you see I got the new grips on there. With the new clutch and the clutch perch. I'm digging it. I think it looks great. I'm definitely loving the front end of this bike. I think it looks great. I'm getting excited, definitely, with this build. Also, on a stupid note, when I welded this bracket on, I forgot to think about the oil tank. So I just, cut it and took it out and notched it out. Re-welded it back on, and I can take it in and out if I wanted to. So I fixed that little problem. But yeah, if you step back, you kind of take a look. The bike's just kind of taking shape. She's getting there. The next step I'm gonna do for the mock-up is I'm gonna start fabricating the seat and the rear hoop. Also, I'm gonna put some knee indents in the tank. So I will do that next as well. I'll start working on the tank. But yeah, after that, I'm pretty much almost done mocking it up. I still got to cut a couple things off, but like I'm just gonna mark it with the red marker, and once I take everything off the frame, I can easily start flipping the frame upside down, left and right, whatever I need to do to easily cut it and grind it down and make it smooth. I'm also gonna smooth out all the welds, make it make it look professional. This is just kind of like it looks like here, but yeah, I'm gonna do everything. All the welds is gonna be perfect and everything's gonna be nice. So, and then I'll start painting the frame after that, and start putting it together for the final time. So definitely getting excited. I think she's looking good for sure. But also another note is I got the head and the cylinder back from the machine shop. Picked it up a couple days ago, and here are these 3 bolts that I couldn't get out of the exhaust ports. He basically welded a nut on there and got it out. One of them actually broke off in there, but he got it out. There they are. So yeah, so I got the head and cylinder back, and I am going to start putting this bad boy back together. Start putting the engine back together. So after I do fabricate the seat and do the oil and do the gas tank. Then I can start tearing it down, and I can start, you know, worrying about the engine. I'm gonna paint the engine. Obviously, it's starting to get nicer here in Chicagoland. So it's May 3rd or 4th, I forget. I don't know, but you know, it's actually was 80 degrees today, so I think it's hot enough to paint. So I'm gonna start painting the engine and throwing that back together and painting the frame. I don't know if I'm gonna powder coat the frame or not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see how much it's gonna cost. I'm getting kind of low on funds here, but yeah. I mean, no matter what, it's gonna look great. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Thanks again for watching my videos, and feel free to comment and subscribe below. Talk to you later.